What's up, everybody? And it is the Get Back. I'm Lewis, and welcome to the Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett UFC 324 main event prediction and breakdown done by yours truly. I will also be doing the full card breakdown in a little bit after this video, but I just want to get my picks in for this main event. This is the first main event of the new year on the Paramount deal. I got to make sure to sign up for Paramount. I'm going to do that after I record these videos and after I do the editing. But here we go. This is what I believe is going to happen in the fight against Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. Here we go. So, as we do these, I have a couple of these videos on the channel already. But how we do it is we go over the keys for victory for each combatant. And then I will give you my prediction for the fighter and who I think is going to win at the end of the slideshow. Here we go. We got the keys for Justin. Knockout power. This is the biggest key. Okay? Paddy Pimblett does a really weird thing in striking where it's called leaving his chin up in the air. It looks very awkward sometimes, right? Justin Gaethje has that KO power. He can knock anybody out in the UFC. He hits really hard. So that right there is going to put Paddy immediately in a very defensive mode. And that gives Justin Gaethje a lot of confidence because he may not believe in the power of Paddy. He may trust in his own and potentially go in there and get a knockout. The next key, don't let Paddy get your back. Paddy Pimblett is a ground specialist. He loves to get fights on the ground. We saw what he did to Michael Chandler and other opponents as well. Not just getting on the back, but also getting on the ground. But Paddy does his best work when he's getting the back of opponents, right? So if I'm Justin Gaethje, I use that previous wrestling skills that he has. I think he was D1 or D2 in wrestling, right? So he has grappling experience. He has wrestling defense. So if I'm him, I use that to my full advantage. I get real athletic in the clinch. I try to get underhooks immediately and basically just try to not get on the ground. Right, and I know that's a tough ask, but once you get on the ground, try to position yourself where you can get back up. Right, that's what I'm gonna see as a key for Justin Gaethje. If he doesn't let Paddy get his back, this is a whole different fight than if Paddy was to, because then it asserts that dominance that Justin Gaethje can control this fight on the feet and can stuff takedowns and can stuff them from the clinch as well. So if he's able to not let Paddy get his back, he's gonna keep his gas tank. And he's also going to have a lot of confidence going forward on the feet. And the third key I have is getting to the inside of the pocket, right? Paddy Pimblett likes to stay long, right? So what should Justin Gaethje be doing, who's the shorter length fighter, right? Paddy has long limbs, long legs. He's taller. He stands real tall, right? So he's going to try to keep Justin Gaethje within a reasonable distance from him, so where he's not getting hit, but he can hit Gaethje, right? With the teep kicks, with the leg kicks, with the winging shots, with the straight jabs, right? Justin Gaethje, if I'm him, I try to get to the inside, right? Maybe catch a kick here and there, and then really try to come in with combination, right? I think if you're Justin Gaethje, getting to the inside of this fight and not being at the mercy of range against Paddy Pimblett is only going to do him so many favors. It's going to do him so much, right? Because now he gets to put that mustard on Paddy and could potentially chin him and knock him out. So those are the keys for Justin Gaethje that I have. Now, let's move on to the keys for Paddy. Let's move on to the keys for Mr. Paddy Pimblett, Mr. Chubster, Mr. I get to 195, 200 pounds, and then I cut down to 155 in a matter of 3 weeks, and then eats a lot after the fight. Some keys for him. Getting the fight to the ground. Paddy Pimblett is very good at jiu-jitsu. He is very good at getting trips, sweeps, trying to get guys to the ground. That is his fight, and that's where his expertise will shine. So if Paddy Pimblett is going to be able to win this fight, as some other people may think he may win this fight, they're betting on him getting this fight to the ground and being able to control Justin Gaethje on the ground, right? And that's one thing as well. So if he gets the fight to the ground and he puts some good work in there, the sky's the limit going into the next round. And then the next round, right? The cardio's a little bit gassed out. You know, got a little blood in the arms, right? A little bit more labored shots from Justin Gaethje, right? His timing's off, right? So being able to get this fight to the ground is going to be very huge for Paddy Pimblett. Just as keeping Justin Gaethje at range. And how will he do that? With his kicks. He has good kicks, good leg kicks, good teep kicks, head kicks. A lot of kicks need to be thrown by Paddy Pimblett if he wants to be able to keep that range and establish that range. His striking is not that good to where he could just establish range with his punches. He needs to be able to establish it with the kicks, low, body, head, to the toes, wherever he could kick legally. Justin Gaethje, get some stomps to the knee as well. Just throw something out there with his kicks. I feel like would do him a lot of favors, because Justin Gaethje is trying to get to the inside of him and trying to catch that chin, maybe with some uppercuts inside, maybe some tight right hooks, tight left hooks is Justin Gaethje trying to catch him. So keeping it at range is very paramount. You see what I did there? Very paramount. Okay, I'm done. The third key for Paddy is keeping your chin down. Whenever I see Paddy, he got caught by Michael Chandler a couple times in that fight. And, I know Scousers don't get knocked out, but you could. So try not to get knocked out. Keep your chin down. Keep your chin tucked. And if you are going to go inside the pocket with Justin Gaethje, have your defense ready. Have your chin tucked. Please keep your chin down. If you're at range and you know he's not going to be able to hit you, then maybe you could stand tall and try to do something. But when you know punches are coming, your chin better be down. Your chin better be looking directly at the centerpiece right here of your throat. It better look right there. Because, listen, you don't want to get caught with Justin Gaethje's punches because he hits really hard and his KO power is going to KO you. Now, with all that being said, who do I think is going to win this fight? Right, this is the first main event of the Paramount era, first main event of UFC in 2026. Who do I think is going to win the interim lightweight championship? It's Paddy Pimblett, ladies and gentlemen. It's Paddy Pimblett. Okay, I think Paddy Pimblett's going to win this by third round submission. Probably a rear naked choke on Gaethje. Most likely getting a rear naked choke. I could also see a TKO to ground and pound, because Paddy does have some really good ground and pound from the top. He does throw those 12 to 6 elbows really well. And he's just a monster on the ground. He's very heavy, very dense on the ground, right? His muscles, insertions go crazy. So he's very strong, right? So I think that Paddy's going to be able to get this fight to the ground and be very effective at it. I don't think the first couple rounds will be able to control Gaethje that much. But if he is able to get it to the ground after a couple rounds on the feet and after a couple takedowns here and there within the first and second rounds, I think the third round is going to be where he could be able to catch Justin Gaethje in a submission. Justin Gaethje is a little bit more labored. Catch him under the chin, puts him out, night, go to sleep, and Paddy Pimblett is going to be your new lightweight champion, interim lightweight champion, and potentially facing Ilia Topuria in April, May, June, or July. So that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so prepared. We're going to be doing a fight companion stream that Saturday. It's going to be fantastic. And thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, take it easy. Peace out.